My toddler has tantrums all the time, all the time. And I don't always handle it the best. I don't always have time for it. I get frustrated, It's really something that has been an ongoing thing for about at least 6 months since he kind of got into that toddler phase. Something that I'm always doing, trying to do the personal internal work to manage and handle and accept. And this was really clarified for me last week. We were getting dressed, we were leaving the house. I had finally gotten all of the things done, and I think we were like meeting a friend for coffee. So I'm getting him dressed. He wants to wear a dinosaur costume. Totally fine. Let's roll with that. And then when we get to the shoes, he's, very indecisive about what shoes he wants. We've got this shoe, we've got this shoe. And then put this shoe on, doesn't want it. Put this shoe on, doesn't want it. Back and forth, back and forth. And as we're sitting there on the floor of his bedroom, I'm trying to put the shoes on and convince him that, you really actually do love these boots, even though he's acting like they're the worst boots in the world and I'm the worst person in the world, and I'm getting yelled at and screamed at and cried at and all of these things. And I was kind of just like, you know what? That's okay. And this really highlighted something for me that I've been working on for a while, is that, if the universe is a reflection of ourselves, like if we are the universe, if the universe is us, if reality is a reflection of who we are, then what am I in this situation, right? And how is this representative of an aspect of me, and how can I more wholly accept that experience compared to just being like, fuck this, I'm so annoyed, I'm so frustrated, I'm gonna blow my top, let's just go. Let's just leave the house, right? So what I'm really working on at the moment is just this idea that it is a reflection of me, and what am I denying myself here? Because, he was being indecisive, he was having frustration, and I was like, where does that come up for me? And where that comes up for me is yes, I also get really pissed off and frustrated when things don't go the way I want. Do I react differently? Absolutely. I'm not screaming and crying and kicking and shouting, but I'm upset. I might get angry. I might avoid that conflict because I am so frustrated. I'll probably internalize most of it and make myself feel bad about a situation that hasn't gone according to plan, and maybe shame myself. So all of these things that he's running through in that moment, I've also run through almost on the daily, and am always trying to work on and process a little bit more. And honestly, aren't adults just toddlers in big bodies? The more I think about that, the more I'm just actually we are. We really, really are just toddlers in grown-up bodies. And, when maybe you're a parent and you're watching this and you're like, fuck, my toddler tantrums all the time. I don't know what to do. I'm so frustrated. Yes, I'm there. I'm with you. I am not perfect. This is a constantly evolving process, but I would encourage you to think about and just ask yourself the question, what am I denying in myself, in this specific situation? What am I not allowing myself to have that would lead me to this situation? And for me, a lot of the time in those tantrums is I get frustrated when he expresses emotion, because most of the time I feel like I can't express emotion, or I can't communicate clearly how I feel. So then he'll do it and I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, wait, on a deep level, is that because I can't express my emotions? And it's really fucked up, and I'm not perfect. I'm not an angel. But that has helped me understand these tantrums at a deeper level, kind of on like more of a manifestation basis and like a universal law basis of like, okay, how am I feeling inside, and am I attracting this external situation as a lesson to process, to grow, to expand? And most of the time it is like a resounding yes. But by asking myself and kind of looking deeper about like, what am I denying myself that this is a reflection of, it helps me kind of lean into my shit and my inner child and my shadow work that I still need to do in order to be a more whole, complete, well-balanced person for my children. So it's beneficial in that sense. It's beneficial for my sanity. It's beneficial for like just getting the tantrum, like just kind of working through that as a partnership, just being like, okay, we're here right now. How can we get to the other side? And then just me like regulating my emotions throughout the day. It helps a ton. So I hope that helps you. Give this video a like if it resonated. Drop it in the comments other strategies that you've used, because I would love to hear them. Okay, that's what I have. My toddler tantrums too. You're not alone. It's going to be okay. We're going to make it out the other side.